Number one, in my mind, is they're in the wrong place. They're looking for the food and the whatever it is that they have in money, prestige. They're not interested in the people that they're representing. And those people, most of them, are people who can be independent or they have some profession. But no, they want to go up there so they can get more money and they can get prestige. But as far as I'm concerned, they've got no right being up there. And the reason why is because in most of them, now that's not true about all of them, but most of them are racist. And I wouldn't take it back if I were standing up on one of the capitals, the Capitol. I would not take it back. They are racist, and the racists have come within, and they've got a chance to show off. If the president, Barack Obama, had been a white man, these beautiful programs to help the people who sent them up there, they would have gone on just as easy and seen that these programs would go right on through. But from the very beginning, I could see that it was the fact that he is half and half. He's a human being, like all of us are. And the objective was, I hate him because of the fact he's not like me, and he is like him. And you could see when they had meetings, like the town hall meeting, it was a matter of saying that I would tell the folk how much I hate. I just hate the man because of the fact of the color of his skin.
They just couldn't control themselves.
They could not control themselves, and that's what's happening now. If you notice, some time ago, there was a congressman, a senator, who made a bill. The bill was put on the floor, and as a bill, it was his bill. And he rejected it, and it was his bill.
That's after he found out the president was supporting it.
Since they found out that he supported his bill, then he decided, if that isn't hate, what is? And what they're doing now, anything the president does, they're going to cut it down. But you know one thing? They don't realize there's a God upstairs. And when he gets tired of it, come hell and high water, in the next 50 years, this country is going to be like they have North Vietnam. It's going to be cut up and divided. And I'm 100 years old. In the next 50 years, this is what's going to happen. It's going to be cut up and divided because of hate, nothing else but hate. And if these people do not look around and say that I am representing these people in my district, or my, mostly it's district, if I do not look out for them and realize that they are poor people who sent me up here and who have confidence that I am going to look out for them, then God have mercy upon them. And they're going to suffer. Money is not everything. I realize that it is a necessity, but it's the love of money that is the root of evil. Not money, but the love of money. And to see people that have nothing, they don't even have, if you look around the world now, and around this country particularly, you see people who are going somewhere that they can have a few dollars that they can give their children a Christmas gift, or they will be able to put decent food on the table. And They don't have anything, no jobs. And just look what the love of money has done. They took all of the, or many of the industries that we've had that they didn't want to pay $8 or $10 or $12 an hour, sent it on to China, Japan, places like that, because of the love of money. And that money got them to the place that they hated the fact that they had to pay too much to people who worked hardest. And what happened? Now, we have borrowed from them. And those same people that we are borrowing from them will soon say, like many of people have to say, okay, you bought $1 million house. Now you are behind in your mortgage. And now I am saying I'm foreclosing you. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to foreclose us. And instead of being fifth from the bottom of the educational program, we won't even be anything. We would go out to grandmother's house, who lived in the country in South Carolina, and we would go out in the yard and we would see the ground breaking, but we wouldn't see anything. And she said, that's a mole. The mole is under the ground, but you can see the effects of it when you see the ground that is cracking. That is the way the governors, that is the way the people who are now not going to take it sitting down of what we have achieved and what we have accomplished. They are like the moles. They're going underground. But you can see the effects of them. And that's the way that it's happening now. That's what is happening to Congress. That's what is happening to the Senate. That's what is happening to the mayors, the governors, and whatnot. They're moles. And if we don't look out, they're going to destroy this country.